Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm going to start with another best out of 3 series taken from the ICCup Nation Voice Korean Weekly once more. Just like the TSL Clyde versus IM Seed series that I would recommend, by the way. It's an action-packed series. This is from the same tournament, online tournament played in Korea, and we're going to have a ZVT match between two members of Team ZeNEX. Spawning on this 9 o'clock position, we're going to have this red Terran. It's ZeNEXIceCream. The guy already played on the Team League on the GSTL representing Team ZeNEX. Also a sign that his coaches trust him and he's solid enough to start playing publicly. And well, we might be seeing more of him in the future, at least I'm hoping for that. He's going to be facing against a Zerg player that I'm quite curious about. This guy already played on at least 2 different seasons of Code A, and also he was present on the GSL Super Tournament, doing quite well, having some nice results against some beastly players. It's ZeNEXLine. The guy might be the next Zerg powerhouse coming out of Korea, at least I'm hoping for, because I actually enjoy this playstyle a lot. He's creative, aggressive, loves to abuse the Zerg speed, also loves his Mutalisk play and doing a lot of flanking maneuvers, something that should be natural to Zerg, but well, not all Zergs do. And well, based on that, I think this CVT might be an interesting one. Also, these two players, I'm pretty sure they know each other, so this might be able to provide us with some nice counter action. Hopefully that's going to be the case, so we can have a very action-packed game and very solid battle here, a very solid entertainment for all of us. Following what's going on the matchup, as you can see, ZeNEXLine is going to go for that fast hatch, grabbing the natural exo. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure some of you guys might be wondering what the hell is this map. This is one of the maps from the ICCup map pool. It's called Sandshorn Mist and seems like quite an interesting map, fairly balanced. From what I can see, has this rich mineral field here on this corner, but has rocks, so it will delay you from being able to take it as fast as you want. There's also another one here on this corner. Yeah, there it is. Then you have 3 Xel'Naga watchtowers here in the middle that, if you're able to control them, you're going to be able to get a nice warning shot when your opponent starts advancing towards your way, and it's a way of you reacting and start preparing your defenses. And last but not least, something that might be a bit tricky. This corner on the main base is fairly big, but I can imagine drops and stuff like that getting done here on this corner, and if you don't go and take a peek here, you might be in trouble. On this side as well, as you can see, there's this corner, so I can imagine proxy pylons and drops and stuff like that, that kind of shenanigans going on, which is useful obviously, and it's part of the game, so keep an eye for it. Now we're going to take a look at the map and take a look at this specific series, see how the players handle playing on this map. I'm pretty sure the Koreans are not that used to play here, and hopefully they're going to be able to put out a nice show and at the same time show us more about this map, because hey, I just sat down and watched the map for the first time, so I'm quite curious to see if there's any way to abuse it. For now, and taking a look at what's going on, you saw the fast hatch going on for line. After that, he went for the spawning pool, start stacking up some gas, and now taking care of his metabolic boost, getting some drones now transferred to this natural expo so he can start benefiting from the income. And meanwhile, on IceCream side, he went from the racks into a factory, and now with that reactor attached, he's going to be able to put out some nice aliens, so we're going to have plenty of harass ensuing while we witness the starport and the tech lab getting built more on the inside of the base. This might be troublesome. I can imagine from here that he's going to transition from harass into more harass, meaning he's going to open with the alien play, trying to just roast as much of that mineral line from line as possible, and then make a switch, get that tech lab attached on this starport, and from there getting some banshees and rack up the kills on the mineral line. It's quite effective for the Terran player, obviously. I'm not saying he shouldn't do that, obviously, but I think this might be troublesome for Line. I'm not sure if he's expecting that or not. Being one of his teammates, he might be used to this kind of opening and this kind of strategy coming from him. What I do know is that for now we have 3 Hellions advancing towards ZeNEXLine bases. They're going to enter here the Natural Expo. Will they be able to roast anything? Getting all the way on the top north, there's a couple of Zerglings there with the Queen. Those Zerglings are going to be roasted so quickly. There we go. And now I think he's going to try to find his way onto the main base. That static defense, that Spinecrawler was trying to contain the aggression, but I mean, he's way too far. As you can see, he cannot reach and he cannot put out any damage on these Hellions. And the Hellions meanwhile are making a massive barbecue here on the Natural Expo on this mineral line. Finally they're getting finished off, only one left. Not sure exactly how many kills they did, but they actually killed some. Yeah, 7 kills, not bad. 13 unit kills by now. And meanwhile, inside ZeNEXLine's bases, as you can see, he's trying to tech up quite fast, getting his lair tech already rolling, massing up on the gas. Might be a sign that he's gonna go for his favorite Mutalisk play, while here on ICCream's side, he's pumping out a lot of Banshees, taking care of the cloaking field as well, as you guys can see, and now transitioning to Marine play with the command center getting prepared here on this corner. So he's gonna prepare to expand soon enough. This Zergling was able to spot it, so I'm pretty sure that by now ZeNEXLine knows exactly where his opponent is heading. Incoming the Banshee, entering the natural expo, try to rack up on the kill count that those Hellions started. There's that Spire getting built on the corner, so ZeNEXLine is just heading for that Mutalisk play that he loves. But the problem is that at the moment, as you can see, ICCream is just spotting everything, and this is going to be really troublesome. The Banshee already has 6 kills. Finally, there's an Overseer, but the Overseer is just trying to slowly but surely get in range to the Banshee so the Queens can start shooting it down. Apparently, the Banshee has been properly microed and start racking up more and more kills. 8 kills already, with the second Banshee advancing here once again towards that natural exo. So I think it's gonna rack up more kills, and I do see that that first Banshee is just hanging on the corner, but he might attempt some kind of dual-pronged attack. There it is, Banshee advancing, try to focus fire on that Spire, while we see here the Banshee, the first one, advancing once again into the mineral line. While he keeps ZeNEXLine busy on the natural expo, he advances one more and rack ups 2 more kills. So this is a lot of workers already killed on this area. Let's take a look once more. 17 workers, big hit on the economy from ZeNEXLine. Obviously he's gonna have to spend some rows of larva to recover all of those lost drones, but I guess he'll get there eventually. For now we can see that the lair tech is already done. He's trying to get his defense rolling, more Overseers getting morphed inside the base, and now we're gonna have this Banshee, the third one, advancing once more into this natural expo, trying to get some more kills, but no, completely denied. So after those 17 workers killed, it's not possible for ICCream to advance more and rack up more kills, at least not for now. While inside his base we already have plenty of racks. There's the engineering bay working on the +1, also the stim pack rolling. 3 racks there, 4 racks play, with the factory and the start port getting attached to a reactor, meaning that I think he's gonna get ready to get some medivacs out, and we might be seeing more harassing coming in the form of medivac drops, or we might be seeing something different. Maybe he's just gonna back them up with the Marines, so you make an M&M ball, and like that be able to thwart this aggression, this Mutalisk play. For now there's not even much of a Mutalisk wing, I mean it's only 3, so Line needs to keep working on this. And seems like that Line is just committed to his economy play. Third base rolling, while we do see that ICCream just landed his orbital command on the natural expo, instantly grabbing the 2 refineries, and he's going to be working out of 2 bases for a while here, I would say. He just landed this one, meaning that the Zerg player is ahead on this base count. He's going to be able to have a thriving and healthy economy, though he's still falling behind, as you can see, 1600, 1700, 1800 here for ICCream with 40 workers, while we do have Line already on 56 workers, but working out of 2 bases, getting that third base ready pretty soon to pop, and then I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to boost ahead on his economy and finally be ahead on the production, so he can just overcome ZeNEXIceCream opposition. For now we do see that we're going to have again the Banshees advancing towards the natural expo of ZeNEXLine. Will they be able to rack up more kills? There's some Queens here defending. What else is getting ready here? He does have the Evo Chamber, so if you want some Spore Crawlers to help out, he can also do that, but doesn't seem to be the case. There's Overseers also here, 2 Queens on each side, and here comes the Banshees once more, trying to rack up some kills. 1 kill there, and now, oh, one of them intercepted. He needs the Overseer to spot the Cloak Banshee, and the Banshee just escaped once more, so no chance there. Didn't work actually and exactly as ICCream wanted, and seems like that at the moment we have Line just pushing out. He's gonna advance with his Mutalisk wing and just a small batch of Zerglings, while we do see that the Banshees went all the way up north to the top right corner and will be just hanging there waiting for the right opportunity to strike once more. Mutalisks holding here, we have a small push advancing all the way up north. I think it's gonna get intercepted there by the Zerglings and the Mutas. No, he's actually retreating, falling back, and now I think that he's gonna be able to contain the advancements on this north area by gaining control of that Zelnaga watchtower. And apparently you're gonna have some sort of trade-off here. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. We do have the Marines and the siege tanks advancing towards this third base, while you guys can follow on the picture-in-picture screen the Mutalisks and Zerglings trying to wreak havoc onto the bases from ZeNEXIceCream. And meanwhile, IceCream just trading bases, focusing the fire on this third base. This third base was even able to start rolling properly, and we do have all of these Marines shooting down what's remaining of this third base, with Line reacting by grabbing instantly another base and a new third base on this south position, incoming all of the Marines advancing towards the natural expo from ZeNEXLine, and this is starting to look troublesome. He doesn't have much of a defense here, though the supply is fairly similar, 95 against 92 at the moment. Let's take a look at the armies while the assault ensues. As you can see, 42 Marines, 2 siege tanks, 1 Banshees against 11 Mutalisks, 6 Zerglings and Queens. I mean, 1 Queen and 2 Banelings. This is not even close to enough, and seems like that Line might be in trouble here. He just lost 2 bases, though he's attempting to get a new base on that south position. I don't think this is going to be enough. He's getting a big hit on his economy, being forced to pull all of the drones from the mineral line, helping it out with the Muta play, but the Mutas against the Marines, this is going to be dangerous, but no, well defended. Line able to resist the aggression, defending against the Marine play, had enough Mutas to just spread all of that splash damage and provide as much damage as he required to finish off this wave of assault. So he was able to thwart the aggression. At what cost? Well, he lost 2 bases, so this might be really painful to recover from. As you can see on IceCream's side, he's doing fine out of his 2 base play, though he had a lot of aggression ensuing with that Mutalisks and Zerglings that were able to destroy and rack up a lot of kills. The fact is that he seems to be much healthier out of his 2 bases than Line is at the moment. Inside his base, still 4 base play there, nothing else new getting built, while we do have Line finishing his hatchery here on this south position, and I'm just wondering if he will be able to pass on some workers to start benefiting of the income on that mineral line. For now, he already has some. There's a big Mutalisk wing now flying around. It's not 3 Mutalisks anymore. This might be interesting. Seems like he's going to make a flank here from the south side, while advancing with a small batch of Zerglings from the north. They're all going to meet up here on this central position, and here it comes. Mutalisks focusing the fire on that siege tank. Now the Marines showing up, but there's not enough Marines there, not even close, with the Zerglings advancing towards that mineral line. And again, we have a trade-based situation. Here he comes, that big force from ZeNEXIceCream advancing towards the main base from ZeNEXLine. You guys can follow it on the picture-in-picture once more, while I focus here on this Mutalisk wing that apparently is trying to focus its fire on this natural expo, wreaking havoc and destroying a lot of the economy here. But as you can see, both of the players are really hurt. 16 harvesters, now 9 harvesters, 8, oh my god, against 17. Big hurt there on ZeNEXLine side, and seems like at the moment we're gonna have IceCream surviving the aggression here done by these Mutalisks, and the big mass of bio here was able to wreak havoc and destroy everything moving on that main base. Look at the amount of workers killed and units killed, my god, massive destruction ensuing. Apparently we're gonna have to follow on the pip window once more, while we do see that the Mutalisks and Zerglings are advancing towards this position here. Oh, big blasts with those Banelings exploding on the face of those Marines, finishing off any resistance that was put out by that small bioforce. And we do have again the Mutalisks coming up here, trying to finish off this natural expo from ZeNEXIceCream. Couple of Zerglings there as well. And meanwhile, well, ZeNEXLine doesn't have much left. I mean, there's only that surviving base, the last one that he did on the south position, which is providing him with a bit of income, but I mean, it's close to nothing. But curious or not, as you can see on IceCream's side, he doesn't have anything as well. He just burned the mineral line completely, and now we have actually ZeNEXLine trying to get some income to produce more units to defend, but he doesn't have much of a defense here, and he's going to lose this base. So this really frantic and mad base trade seems like it's going to be working in favor of ZeNEXIceCream, because at the moment ZeNEXLine doesn't even have a base. I mean, it's just stuck on no base play and seems like there's no way for him to go. There it is, ZeNEXLine GGing out of the match. Way too fast, the destruction by ZeNEXIceCream. He was able to finish off the bases from ZeNEXLine much faster than ZeNEXLine was able to destroy the bases with his Mutalist Wing. And well, the final result is that we have IceCream leading 1-0. I'm quite surprised. I was hoping for Line to be able to take this first game, but now he's under the gun. I mean, for game 2 he's gonna have to win, or else it's bye-bye series. Well, series is done anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was quite an aggressive and fast-paced one. See you all later. Have fun.